On our first day of lab, my mile time was 11 minutes and 3 seconds. My fitness was not up to par. I have never ran. In fact, I hate running. And when I was 11, I was diagnosed with asthma. So in my mind, running was never for me. I was motivated to get my mile time down to under 10 minutes. I had all the motivation in the world. Then, fast forward 1 week. During the second week of school, I came down with a really bad cold that lasted about 2 weeks and a horrendous cough that lasted about a month. As a result of my sickness and my asthma being exacerbated by my sickness, on February 16th, my mile time was longer than my pre-mile time. I came in at 11 minutes and 41 seconds. So for my next mile time that I ran on March 2nd, the time was 11 minutes and 29 seconds, which was still above my pre-mile time, though I was happy because it did go down. The next weeks, my sickness was all cleared up and I could finally breathe again. During the previous weeks, I was doing interval trainings with my group, but honestly, I wasn't doing anything on my own time because I was sick, literally, and tired and drained from coughing all the time. But with the sickness gone, I felt motivated to dedicate more time to training. The remainder of the weeks, in addition to interval trainings with my group and my bi-weekly mile run at the gym, I would run, walk, or jog up and down my street, tracking it on a fitness app. I go to the gym with my friends, and me and my boyfriend would go bike riding, play basketball, play frisbee, and just try to have fun while still being active. I stayed pretty active during spring break, so I was hopeful about my next mile time. Honestly, at that point, I was just impatient to see an improvement. And for the next mile run I did on March 30th, I did it in 10 minutes and 43 seconds. I finally saw a decrease from my pre-mile run time and I was so happy. I then realized I only had one more bi-weekly run until the actual mile run on the 26th. I got discouraged because I had only just started seeing a decrease in my time. Even though I did feel like that, I stayed active. There was a few times when I bailed on my friends to do assignments and papers. Then, on April 13th, my mile time was 10 minutes and 31 seconds. It went down by 12 seconds, so that was a win for me. April 26th was coming up, and I was hopeful I would beat my mile time. Since the last 2 mile attempts I did come under the pre-mile time. On April 26th, my time was 10 minutes and 20 seconds. On the day of the run, I do believe that the environment of having my classmates around me pushed me to not slow down as much as I really wanted to. My goal was to reach just under 10 minutes. Unfortunately, I did not meet that goal, but I did shave 43 seconds off of my pre-mile time, and 1 minute and 21 seconds off from the longest mile time I had within these 12 weeks. If I had not gotten sick, I believe I could have done it. Throughout this, I also lost 4 pounds. I am really proud of myself though for improving my mile time and running when it was completely out of my comfort zone.